Hi, this is Andy Lavender with Kunes Auto Group here in the Quad Cities. Today we're going to be riding with Mary Beth Eggers of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Come join us. Today we'll be driving a 2025 Ford Mustang Mach-E GT. This all-electric performance SUV delivers thrilling acceleration with over 600 pound-feet of torque, advanced dual-motor all-wheel drive, and a bold modern design that still carries Mustang DNA. Get ready for speed, style, and zero-emission excitement. So I'm here with Mary Beth Eggers. How you doing, Mary Beth?
Great.
So what is your position with Make-A-Wish, Mary Beth?
So I have been a Wish Celebration volunteer for 20 years, and I have been on our local regional council. The state of Illinois is divided into councils, and I have been involved with our council, our planning committee that works with our area and our area businesses, and like Kunes and others to help reach our kids, our wish kids, and help with granting wishes.
Nice. And how long did you say you've been doing that for?
20 years for a Wish Celebration volunteer. I'm not sure on the council.
Yeah.
I just can't step away. It's just too rewarding for me personally to be involved with an organization like this.
So I think most people have a pretty general idea of what Make-A-Wish does, but what is it that people might not know about Make-A-Wish and Make-A-Wish Illinois?
Well, let's start with the mission. That's always pretty important, and I think most people kind of get the gist of it, but we say together, because there's a lot of folks involved, but together we create life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses. So that's key. The change in a child's life, there are studies out there that have shown that wishes can indeed change a child's life. And if you can imagine dealing with a life-changing critical illness, and having something positive to look forward to, they have done studies and they have shown that indeed in fact, some doctors actually make it part of, they're very aware of Make-A-Wish, and they'll make it part of their what do you call it, their
treatment plan?
Thank you.
Yes.
Treatment plan. Yes. Yeah. So they see the value. Social workers as well at hospitals and things.
No, that was one of the things that I really enjoyed learning more about with Make-A-Wish, that a lot of people see just the big wish if it hits the news or whatever, and they're like, that's so nice that they're doing this for these kids, that they're giving them that memory. And it's like, but it's not just the memory, it's the resilience that they build through the process as well, that I think is such a big deal, that it's not just something nice for the kids, that this is a tool that the kids have to help fight their way through what they're going through.
Absolutely. We call it the power of a wish. And, you know, and it's not, the other thing, Andy, it's not just the wish kids.
Yes.
If you think about it, entire families are affected by critical illnesses, and regardless of the age. But the siblings involved, the parents, and here's an example, as a Wish Celebration volunteer, we do not overlook those siblings because they are affected in their own way by this. So we will include them in wish boosts, celebrations, and send-offs and things like that. We do not overlook those siblings either, because they're part of
the families in the fight together.
Yeah, and they're part of those memories, right? So if they're a lot of different wish types, as far as when a kid wishes for something, there's some that are more common than others, but usually the whole family's involved.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Now, another misconception that I had thought of as I learned more through this, thanks to working with Mary Beth and Janet Glavin and all the great folks at Make-A-Wish, I was inspired to actually sign up myself. So I am now a Wish volunteer myself as well, getting ready to start my first wish. So I've done the training already. But something else that I thought was a common misconception, people often think this is terminal illness that we're talking about.
True, and we have changed the language over the years, and again, it's dealing with critical illnesses. I have kids, I have one young lady who I was involved with helping grant her wish years ago, and she is now going to become a wish granter. You know, medical advancements are amazing, and again, the power of a wish that can help with in times of stress like that. So yeah, we we are definitely working with as far as kids eligible, it is kids between the ages of 2.5 and 18 that we try to reach, and that's part of our what we call wish makers, anyone that's involved with a wish, and part of that is our referral process as well. So we try to reach kids through schools, through hospitals, of course. That's the easy one, but we try to reach as many kids as we can who are dealing with these critical illnesses. It's life, sometimes life-threatening, yes, but just tough illnesses.
Yeah. And I mean, these kids are everywhere. That's something that I always think that, I mean, you see these big national news stories, but these kids are right here in our own backyards and in our regions. I mean, I represent Region 4, and you represent the region just north of me, correct?
Correct. That is correct, yep. We always have kids waiting, and I think you had said in an earlier conversation with me that there are kids waiting, and that's one of the things in looking for trying to get folks involved. Like, it's great businesses like Kunes. That's awesome, because we need businesses to help support in various ways. But we need our general public to help us do something like what I'm doing, what you're doing, to be Wish Celebration volunteers to help with wish boosts and send-offs, planning parties for the kids. Basically, what we do is we establish rapport with the family, and we while the wish is in process, and there's lots of hands that get involved with that, but we help make it more exciting for the kids as they wait, because there's sometimes, as in life, we have to wait for things like that, and so
I have a 9-year-old. Patience is not something they often have.
Right. So and sometimes if you're younger, think about the toddlers who tomorrow is a tough concept sometimes. So we create fun events and activities, whether it be just something as simple as sending them something in the mail, or dropping off a package, or maybe a wish boost. If I may, one of my wishes from it was during COVID. We had a young man in Geneseo, Illinois, who wanted to meet Anthony Rizzo, and at the time his doctors didn't even allow him to play baseball. He was a huge baseball fan, and we ended up doing a wish boost at the local ballpark with the River Bandits, and he got to throw out the first pitch, and he invited he invited the local baseball team, his friends that were playing baseball, and it was something to help keep that wish in the forefront of his mind. And he did end up going to New York. He did meet Anthony Rizzo, who's amazing. And not only that, he met, let me think, it's the captain, Judge. Aaron Judge, I think is his name. I should be
talking to the wrong person. That I'm not.
New York captain of the New York Yankees. He got to swing Babe Ruth's bat, and so those folks out in New York helped with this wish here from this young man from Geneseo, Illinois, and even cooler with his wish. It was an amazing wish, right? There's a lot of little stories that came out of that. I've maintained contact with the family. So I had been injured in an accident over a year ago, and to celebrate what I call my Alive Day, I did a fun little thing at the ballpark, and they asked me if I'd want to throw out the first pitch. So guess who came but young Luke, who's now a young man in high school now. He came and gave me pointers on throwing out the first pitch, and just those kinds of things. You sometimes think that we're giving more when we volunteer than we're getting, but I tell you what, I'm gonna get all teary-eyed because that's not always the case. I think volunteering, no matter what you're doing,
or what group,
what group you're involved with, it's pretty powerful. And it's worth every hour. And I'll tell you what, it doesn't take a lot to be involved with Make-A-Wish. No. We have lots of opportunities, and this is not going to fully consume you, not at all.
Yeah.
It doesn't take long.
No, and that's part of the reason we're doing this. This isn't just informative to learn about Make-A-Wish. We're calling on people to get volunteered because it's so great that Kunes does their part. It's so great that the Yankees do their part. It's so great that people donate money, that people do the Walk for Wishes, but this is a volunteer organization and we need community involvement from volunteers, like people here in the Quad Cities. If you're watching this as part of our Quad Cities group, but if you're watching this in Quincy, if you're watching this in Macomb, in Galesburg, there's Make-A-Wish all across Illinois that could use volunteers.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if I may, and I'll repeat this a couple times, wish.org/Illinois, and then if you go to that website, you'll find events, and you'll find events in your area. You'll find ways to volunteer. You'll find basically all the information. Another opportunity, if I may, we have coming up in October, our local Walk for Wishes, which is going to take place in East Moline this year at Riverbend Park, down there by the bend along the river. Beautiful place to walk. It's October 5th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. What's fun about Walk for Wishes, especially for those who may have not been involved with Make-A-Wish in the past, we bring our Wish families out. A lot of times, like many of my former Wish families will come out to support Make-A-Wish, and I get to reconnect with them. They'll come out and they'll walk, they'll form their own teams. What we're asking folks is come on, just join us, join a team, come out by yourselves. We have plenty of teams that you can join, and we have a lot of Wish kids that are forming their own teams.
Kunes has a team. If you don't have a team you can join,
that's
join
right.
Kunes' team. We're happy to have
the
you.
cool car team, absolutely. I'm in one right now. Awesome, yeah. So yeah, so be sure to come out if you can. Usually those fall days are beautiful. We have lots of activities going on. We have our local high schools that are sports teams and volunteer groups from the high schools. They do a lot of fun activities. We have other groups that come in. They plan a lot of fun things for families, and we'll have food and drink available for purchase. We have food trucks out there, so it really is going to be a fun day, and a great way to just come out, see what we're all about.
Oh yeah, and I mean, I've seen it firsthand. The river walk is beautiful scenery, great cause, great time to come out. Please join us.
Maybe bring a sweatshirt. You never know what a nice fall day is going to be. But absolutely, would love to see you.